Hey guys, Planet Gaming here. Welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to create your own Pokemon Go nests where a specific species will nest for 2 weeks from Wednesday, and after 2 weeks another Wednesday the species changes and that species remains in that nest, in that place we will create, irrespective of the other Pokemon Go events that keep on going around. And also the same technique is used to create the gyms that already exist in Pokemon Go into X-raid eligible gyms. I know this because I have created so many nests and so many gyms across different cities of India. So I'm gonna show you by editing the map here. So what we are using here and why it is very sensitive, and I want to warn you against using it, at least to exploit it. Now let me tell you, the map you see in Ingress and Pokemon Go is actually not the Google map, it's OpenStreetMap. I will link to the OpenStreetMap website in the description. OpenStreetMap is a open source tool that anyone can edit, so this makes it open to exploitation, but that doesn't mean that you can get away with anything. Your profile may be stopped from creating any edits if you try to exploit this tool. So I will warn you against doing anything negative, anything to benefit yourself, and restrict yourself to only adding the parks and sites that are actually in real. Okay, second thing, this is very sensitive. I want to give this information, and I have known this information from the beginning, from all these years when I have edited the OpenStreetMap. Let's say a blind person is using an application that is using OpenStreetMap data. So that blind person will rely on that application to take him to places like a park. But let's say some Pokemon Go player exploited the OpenStreetMap, created a park in a private residential area. That blind person knows nothing. He's just following the application who is guiding him to a park, but is actually a private residential area. So imagine how much trouble it can cause to that person and in general. So do not exploit this, and even if you exploit this, you will be caught and your edit will be reversed. Alright, so with that information in mind, let's try to edit it. And the simple technique to get your X-raid gym converted from a normal gym, and also to get your Pokemon Go nest, is just add the parks to the map. Add all the parks nearby that you know into the OpenStreetMap, and those parks will become the Pokemon Go nests. And also if there is a gym in that park, that gym will become X-raid eligible gym. So that's all there is to it. And I want to show you addition of one park, and here is I'm in OpenStreetMap. If you are logged into the website, you will see the option to edit at the top. You cannot see it right now, but it's there at the top. You will see it, and after you click on edit, so you can see how people have slowly built this entire map line by line, managing everything, labeling everything. So you do not want to mess around with this map. Now I know that there is a park here, so I'm gonna do nothing but just create that park and leave. That's it. I do not want to use this resource in any false way. So this park, if it has a gym already, will become an X-raid eligible gym, and if it is just a normal park, it will gain spawns and it will gain a nest. So let's create a park here. So I will go to area over here. You can go to line for creating like paths, like streets, or the paths within big parks. So over time you can learn this tool. It's not a difficult tool to learn. And I'm gonna go to area, and I'm gonna create a square here. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go here. I'm just clicking. I'm gonna make a fourth click here, and to end the whole area I'm gonna click one more time, and that's it. Your area has been made, but we need to label it, right? So here we have some suggestions, or we can go further, but it's simply a park. I'm gonna go a park. If there is a name to the park, write the official name here. If there is no park name, then what I do is I go with something like park 1 or local park 1. This way, when I'm adding parks to a locality, as I have done to so many places, I can add all the parks to the locality that do not have any name, and I name them 1 to whatever number of parks there are. And if you have anything like this, park closes at some time, then you can add the hours here, and you can leave it open also. You can see there is a COVID-19 specific section, so if there is anything restriction, like a park near my home has been closed due to COVID, and so if there is any restriction related to coronavirus and COVID pandemic, you can just enter it here, and you can add more tags, more fields, description, dogs are allowed or not, what kind of vehicles, or any kind of activity that is allowed. But I am just gonna, for the sake of this video, gonna conclude this park right here, and when you're done, you just save them, and you can when you save your changes, you can add something like added missing park to the map, and that's a simple information. And I'm gonna click on upload, and the changes are being uploaded. They will not be live straight away, and I will believe that a lot of these changes depend on your profile. My profile has been used for years and years, so how my profile works may differ from your profile that you create right now. Alright, so this is how you create gyms into X-Rate eligible gyms, and this is how you get your own spawns. Right, so use this tool, but use it very carefully. You do not want to hurt anyone, you do not want to exploit this resource. So I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to click the like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.